feel like 0 degrees. I'm out the cage, gotta let out the beast. Revolutionary, gotta let out the streets. Locked in a cage, I'ma let out the. Wake up, get out the sheets. We came for war, man, forget my peace. You take the west side, take on the east. I'ma put them in the cage, never let out the. Yeah, I hear him chat in the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, let her tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Beg, please get on your knees. Came from the jungle, up in the trees. I got a few tricks up in the sleeve. One wrong move, I'ma let out the. Big shoes, check out the crease. Blow like I'm Bigfoot, step on the beat. Make a man's run till he step out the cleats. When the whole place scream, gotta get out the. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Not so tough, but man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. White girls, let her tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that. Yeah, I hear him chat to the noise. Can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys. Man's keep walking, yeah. Just too sharp with the prize. Let her tell me I'm awesome, yeah. Hot like fire on the pan. If you wanna touch me, please use caution.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, evening, depending on where you're at in this lovely world. Good morning, Dreamers, Sky, Blue Hoodie, GSH Piper, Tiftastic, Young Thickums, Patient. Did I say Nacho already? I don't know if I did. Hi, Nacho, Panda, Tay B, Angelica. Oh, Tay B, please feel better. I'm so sorry that you are not doing well. Foodie can't find a beat. No, she cannot. Y'all, it is the last day you have my company before I abandon you for 10 days. And yesterday was terrible. Hi, Long White. Those guys, they just weren't my favorite. So I wanted to, before I leave, do a Foodles Rage. And then we can listen to Roz and her thoughts on doing the whatever podcast. But no, after yesterday, I was like, I can't leave that as my, I'll be leaving you guys for 10 days. Be stuck with that. No. So this is going to be a short one. We're not going to be here for 6 hours, but I couldn't leave you with nothing. Hi, Lady of the Night and Mrs. Saber and Rosie's Old Sweet Potato. Oh, speaking of Roz, real quick, let's go over womp womp. That was Dimry. We're going to go over some of her Patreon chatting. It's odd. It's Levi's B-Day, and he will be appearing in a mask. And then we scroll down. He had a good birthday. That's all that matters. Someone sent me cute images in an email, and one of them is a quirky crew image, so I'm going to turn them into emotes. I hope I can connect enough with my emotions in therapy to sleep after. Scar, you look like pineapple chocolate candy. Yummy. Crazy eyes. Hi, Strange. Happy holidays to you and your family. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. So people are asking, like, hey, can you take this to the police officers and such? And she was like, unless there's actual harm done to me, nothing will come of it. It would require civil lawsuits, private funding, and at the deep expense of my mental health, and force me to engage with content I've never personally seen before, and would deeply impact me in ways that would change me probably forever. So I'd rather not. She's got those crazy hi buns. Those are called pineapple lumps. Tiny. Sorry, Capone came for you? Oh, what happened? Y'all, I'm nosy. Tell me more. What happened? I'm a go. I think I'm oversharing. Sorry. I didn't want to associate what I made with how I felt. Might be silly. I don't know. I made a sandwich when I could eat. Then people are like, this is a safe space. Roz, I'm sorry. Roz. Therapy was good. Thank you all. I'm considering going live. That's when she did the whole Twitch thing. If reaction channels will monetize off of my pain, I want the full context available for people that want it. I'm fucking proud of how I handled myself. I stood my ground and advocated for myself. It's long since clipped. Is that how you spell since there? I don't think so. Girl World has been eerily silent today. That's better than them making light of the situation, but in a way, I find it so frustrating as well. Surely they know lines have been crossed. They do. Ah, my eyeballs. Every time I need to trim my darn bangs, I tell you. But instead of disavowing most or ignoring, honestly, I saw Tiny Blue tweeted something, and she has a tiny Twitter platform, so literally it had zero engagement. But I really appreciated it because I know she doesn't fuck with me, but at least she stood in her morals, and I respect that. Hi, nothing but love. But other than that, it's been like almost silent. It's so weird. Besides the people who aligned themselves with that monster, they all threw him to the wolves to save their own asses, and it's very transparent. It's a sad day in hell when your friends bail on you because they know it's gone too far. Also, I did a Twitter thread. I won't share here due to the level of triggers, but if you want to see that plus all the reposts I made that show background on how deranged this man is, yeah, but when he did it last year, it was too far then too, but they made excuses for him. And that's when she was going live on Twitch. Addicted. Yay, Scar, I didn't think we were going to get you till after Christmas. I couldn't leave y'all with what I did yesterday without something. That was bad. It was so bad. Scar, I know we love boobs here, but I would certainly never refer to yours as lumps. I mean, if you did, it's okay. Hi, Aussies. Oh, let's see. It was never quiet. She just doesn't get access to our spaces. And people made public posts about it. She just wanted certain people to talk about it. That's all she wanted. She didn't care. She only wanted certain people to talk about it. Okay, so then it was when it was re-uploaded. Yay, bro. I just woke up from the best nap of my life. Yeah, so I slept pretty good last night, just not a lot of hours. Started trying to read my book and my head was hurting. This is generally how it goes post concussions for me. It sucks ass. Self-diagnosed concussions, reminder. And realized I felt like I needed to sleep it off. And God, I feel great. Slay Queen. Has the concussion caused you to have headaches permanently? Honestly, I didn't sleep much for 2 nights, and it's crazy how much it affects you. Hopefully, you keep getting bomb naps, sleeps. You deserve them. Reading often triggers headaches post the back-to-back concussions that happened circa 2014, 2015. Wait a second. Where was she living at? Can anybody, somebody smarter than me, I prefer, and that's most people, so anybody in this chat. When did Roz move? Concussions? Yes, Lily. She states she had 2. Oh, I just got what's it called? An itinerary. Concussion over 11 years ago. Yes. Where was she living at, though, in 2014/15? Does anybody know? I need that for my next statement. She wasn't in a trailer in 2014? No. So the 2 concussions she stated is when she fell downstairs and landed on her neck, and the bathroom her mom set up, she blames their mother, that she slipped in the shower and hit her head on the bathroom sink, and there was blood everywhere, and they took her to a friend's house and they cleaned it up. I thought you were going to leave us for 10 days after that awful podcast. Well, that's why I'm live today, because I couldn't do that. I won't be here. This is my last time. I'm not going to say I will maybe be. No, I won't be here for the next 10 days at least. The day after, as long as I'm feeling good, I'll be on that next day. Not surprised she gets headaches with the crap she shovels down her neck. That's fair. And Georgia with her parents. I think she moved in her last cooking stream. I think she stood up. Hope she's enjoying her life of delusion. Thanks. I used to read so much, but I'm about to try again post-nap. Being more rested will probably help. And then, what? I'm so curious. Sorry, I've been watching Grey's and reading and ignoring the internet. Ha ha. Burnt cheeseburgers. You got us biting our nails. And then blah, 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 blah. And then she says, whatever she talks about in the chat, it doesn't count as an official announcement, that she's just, bullshitting with her audience. I don't know if I'm going live today or not. To be honest, I still feel like I'm in a bit of re-traumatization. That word was hard, but life goes on. I'm blown away by Zachary Michael's newest video. I recommend everyone watch it for a detailed explanation of what happened. I never thought I'd say those words again, LOL. Obviously not a fan, but I want literally everyone and their mama to watch that video, LOL. Also, it's not today. I'm not ready to go live. Hi, Kalakina and Yami. I'm extending my break until further notice. I will explain why in the coming week or so. I'll make it up to you guys. It will make sense when I come back. Who blocked you? Wait, what are you talking about, Tiny? Who blocked you? You have no reason to be blocked over here. I am rolling my eyes so hard right now. Why? This is a serious statement. There, Mama. That's not how you write that, Roz. Take as long as you need. We'll miss you. I'll miss you, girl. My break is intended to an undetermined amount of time at the moment until I have more information. More information about what? Hi, Poison Petite. There is a very serious reason for this. I'm unable to discuss until I come back online. If you feel similarly to this person, I understand if you need to leave my Patreon. The content will be made up for, but if you can't have compassion or understanding due to the circumstances that have caused this break and feel that's a giant run-on sentence, Jesus Christ, feel the need to speak to me in this manner, frankly, I'd prefer if you left. This user is going to be banned from my Patreon for that reason. I'm not forcing anyone to spend $5 to be here. I hope if you are here, you believe me enough to know I will make up for content when I can. Hi, Pepe. Yay, she's going to be... What? What do you mean? Oh, now I'm curious. Hi, Celestial. By the way, new art dropped in DMs. Be nice to Buns. Okay, driving now and lurking. May I have a serious conversation with like 20 of y'all? Yeah, 20 of you, maybe, about that. Minding my own fucking business again, as I do. And you know what's dropped in my inbox? Like 20 times? Certain pictures of Roz and Rain, if you catch my drift. Yeah, like 20 times. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for your consideration in this matter. Let us see. I always think it's funny when these Goliaths who do nothing all day say they need a break. Yeah. I've been disrespected on the internet enough recently. I'm not tolerating it on the only platform I'm engaging with right now because y'all pay to be here. Just ignore the haters' face are fun suckers anyways. I don't know if this person isn't a hater. I'm not going to assume that, but I'm not going to be spoken like that. Sorry. All right, whatever. Okay, that's Roz's Patreon. Neighbor dogs. Dr. Oz, mashed potatoes aren't protein. Peace out, Capone. Wait, where's Capone? Is Capone in here? Hold on. Please let me know. Is Capone in here? Does Capone need to be escorted? Please and thank you. I have no idea what's happening. Roz has to deliver her Patreon to her Patreon members. And I feel like that was a healthy statement. Like, okay, so the person said, people aren't paying for your breaks. And Roz, they are banned. How dare you? Now let's go over to Foodles. And then we'll go back to Roz on her experience.
You liked the Patreon videos?
Miss T, I did it. If I saw it, 1,000% wasn't going to make Scar see it. Good thing her eyes are perfect. That means I saw every nook and cranny. Hi, Paolo and Fawn and Sicilian.
Rain, thank you. I have a Patreon. Because look, I can't talk in depth, like deep things. Like I'm going to use Patreon as almost like a manic thing. Like I'm going to like just do.
Can we not say that? Please and thank you.
Videos whenever I want to do video. If I want to say something, kind of like TikTok. If I want to say something, I'm going to say it, post it. But I don't want to go live. Or if I...
This is from, I think, 2 days ago. I have not recovered from last night. Well, Fawn. That's why I couldn't leave you guys. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady. After that, I couldn't be like, well, they'll be fine until I'm back in, 10, 11 days. They'll be fine. No, I couldn't do that to you guys. I needed a Foodles rage, and I needed to see Roz's thoughts on the whatever podcast. I needed it fresh and scarred in our brains. Yes, but I couldn't abandon you guys without us moving forward. Isn't she banned from Patreon? Wrong Missy. Yep.
I want to do a vlog as bonus content for you guys.
Good morning, Scarf. What a pleasant surprise. Hi, Andrea. Yes, it's going to be a relatively short one, but hi, son. Do you want to join the party?
Or
hold on. I think my son wants to say hi to y'all too before I... Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me turn my chair at least. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Everyone wants to see you. Look at that green screen. It's beautiful. Oh, the microphone is on your head. Okay. Oh, no, not in my face. Okay. How did she get banned from Patreon? There was a person, what was their name? Gucci Game Gamer Girl. But she had a different name at that time. And she decided to send certain inappropriate content involving underage people. And no, that was Discord, wasn't it? Not Patreon. I lied. Patreon because she wasn't delivering content. Discord was imploded because of that person.
Okay, I have a little grocery haul. I got all ready.
Yes, Buns. I call myself. I apologize.
To go walk to Loblaws because I wanted to do Loblaws scooter bees with you guys and take a walk because I know it's healthy to do that.
I forget that barbecue chillin' speeds her up already. I'm glad I took her off the 1.25.
But like I feel so like I think I need to wait like a couple more days until I'm not as like jittery. But I do need to go out so that I can.
I want to know Foodie's blood pressure. Is that a weird thing? I want to know what her blood pressure has been looking like. Hi, Patricia.
Like teach myself to trust myself that I'm gonna be okay if I go out. Like I feel like I'm gonna like pass out and die if I go outside. So since I can't sleep very well, I thought.
Lyric, son. Hey, you. Hold on. Can I see your face, sir? Sir, the people want to see you. Psst, psst. They're not going to get to see your face for days. Okay, well, at least, no, they can only see your ears. Nope. Okay, you're being dramatic, son.
I would try this chamomile tea. Okay, I love this stuff. Like,
don't be a nutter like me. Don't be a top chat victim. 197 over 1. Oh my gosh. Crazy cat.
I love flaxseed rye bread. I like rye bread. Do you guys like rye and like pumpernickel?
I do like those.
I love it. The dark bread. I got some bananas, a block of cheese. Whoa.
Look at it. Would you just look at that plantain?
Blueberries for my cereal. I've been liking the multigrain Cheerios. And I like, this was on sale.
Like a Honey Nut Cheerio.
The other milk was more expensive, so. Almond zero sugar.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen her today, or she may not be in here today. Corvid. I made some French toast and I used the syrup you sent me, and holy shit, it's good. Holy fuck. Real syrup is a lot. That's real good. It's real good.
Sugar, vanilla for my cereal. Dill, pickle these for a snack. That's all I got. I'm on a tight budget, so. If you don't want ads, I'm only going to say it once.
You guys, if you don't want ads, you have to pay. Send me money.
I don't control the ads. If you don't want ads, you can subscribe with a Prime membership or for $5 a month. Or yeah, ads. I don't know what to do. And guess what? I just watched a live.
She's so red. Like she is nearing purple. Violet, you're turning violet.
Stream where people paid a creator just to talk.
I mean,
many people do that.
You just have to have better talking points. People will listen to people talk. I take dozens of vitals a shift. I have BPIs. Just kidding. She's probably 139 or 87. Yeah, I was going to say she's probably elevated. I wouldn't say like 190, but like 145 over 90 was my guess.
No, I'm not even vaping anymore right now.
Killer Kina, thank you so much for the super sticker. Game over. Why did I read it like that? I don't know. I apologize, but thank you so much.
I shot out my vapes. I'm not that entertaining. Neither was this person.
What does that mean? Shot out your vapes. What does that mean? Like threw them away?
They were just sitting there looking at your comments. And if I'm not entertaining, why are you?
Hey, my neurospicy. I hope you slept well.
You here? Yeah, Winkle, whatever your name is. The stream I was watching just talks to their chat. Actually, I watch about 10 YouTubers that do that.
She's so angry. Should I slow her down even more? Or is this okay for y'all? Is everyone doing okay?
The one I was just most recently watching, I don't even want to tell you guys.
Son, you know I don't like you jumping down like that. If you want to get down.
I don't owe you anything. Just shut up. And if you don't like it, please leave or you'll be blocked. Thank you. Fuck, I'm tired of the complaints.
Okay. You can't. Okay. Are you getting down? Son. Hey, you. Excuse me? Pardon me. Sir. This is ridiculous.
Just leave if you don't like it. I schedule 3 minutes of ads for an hour. If you don't like that, don't fucking watch me or.
Okay. Bye. She's on a rant. I love it. That's why I wanted to watch this with you guys. After yesterday, I just want an angry foodle. I want to slow her down. I know. Let's see how it sounds. Slower. Take it back.
YouTubers that do that. The one I was just most recently watching, I don't even want to tell you guys. I don't owe you anything. Just shut up. And if you don't like it.
Wait, what?
Just talks to their chat. Actually, I watch about 10 YouTubers that do that. The one I was just most recently watching, I don't even want to tell you guys. I don't owe you anything. Just shut up.
Isn't that at least a talking point? Like, oh, what have you been watching recently? I owe you nothing, peasants.
And if you don't like it, please leave or you'll be blocked. Thank you. Fuck, I'm
Somehow I haven't been blocked. Oh, well, I was blocked. Y'all saw it, but I was unblocked.
tired of the complaints. Like, just leave if you don't like it. I schedule 3 minutes of ads for an hour. If you don't like that, don't fucking watch me or buy a membership. I'm done with
I think I have all my shit turned off. Why is she saying she has ads? It's for Twitch.
the complaints. I'm done. Like, I'm so done.
Barbecue, what are you doing? I don't want to be inside her mouth. What's happening?
Like, I'm so done.
Hi, team.
Because people are annoying, that's why.
Take notes, Scar. This is how you grow an online audience. Oh, may I also just say, I'm going to say it anyways, because you know how it works in my head. Yesterday, there were so many little, and I mean, so many, 3 maybe, I don't know. So little dainty trolls that are so protective of those guys. I didn't want to say males, but of the guys.
And I'm mentally fragile, so I shouldn't even be.
Ew, what's on your shirt, madam? What is all this? It's not even like fur. I would understand the fur because meow. But what is all this?
I shouldn't even be live. Like, I shouldn't even be on the internet right now. I should take, like, until after the holidays off. How about you leave, lady? I just want.
I thought she was going to be at her mother's. I'll fix some Scar. I thought she was going to be at her mom's, but then she was live. Were they in the chat or the comment section, Scar? There were a couple in the chat yesterday, Buns. And they were more like, oh, what's his name? Andrew. Now I know his name. And now I get recommendations because I watched that. Yeah, but they were like, oh, Andrew, blah, 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 positive about that guy. And then somebody in the comment section, it was only one person in the comment section, said, this is cancer. And I genuinely thought they meant like those guys' behaviors. And so I was like, yeah, the podcast is a harder listen. They're like, cope harder. I was like, okay, all right. No, we can't ban JSH. They bring the dad jokes.
My regulars. I don't want you extra people. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your fake support. I don't care about your negative energy. I don't want you here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, I'm on Twitch at least for. I might stay here. I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes. I'm not gonna. If I do all this hard work in 3 months.
Hi, Michael Frost. Wait, you're NBC. NBC. It's weird to see you on a different name. I hope you've been doing well.
To reestablish my presence.
Yeah, cope. You're right. I need to.
On social media, and I can afford life. I'm not gonna bother with YouTube. You know, I'm not gonna bother.
Like Fupa Flakes, though, long white. If you've seen the pictures that I've been sent over the last couple days, you would be like, "Oh, that's nothing. A Fupa Flake is nothing." Do we think she got an invitation for Christmas? I think it's possible nobody invited her. Did y'all watch her Patreon video? She's back in the hijab for the Patreon video.
Like, forget it. I don't know. Nobody knows how much I'm gonna make on Twitch. You don't
That must be what it is, NBC.
have my information. And people who say I'm gonna make $50 on Twitch need to go to school and do math.
I mean, they take 50%. You're currently an affiliate. You're not in a partner. In a partner? A partner.
If you already see how many subscribers I have.
She has nice eyelashes. When she puts herself together, she can do a nice makeup look sometimes, once upon a time. Hey, Rancid. Oh, yeah, they get weird and defensive. Loneliness epidemic.
Everything is so censored. I really hope I don't have to go back there.
Fuck you, YouTube. I just want to belong on Twitch now, even though I talk shit about Twitch. I'm never happy.
I hope I can just tell my stories. I don't care on Patreon. If I can use Twitch, if I get banned from Twitch, well, then I don't know. I'm just going to get off the internet and go get a job. That's what I'm going to do. Since that's what everyone wants anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so tired of people being like,
what?
You're
Hi,
grifting for money. I'm trying to do content to make money.
Riveting, I tell you. Riveting.
Talking to people about a subject is called content.
It is if you came on to talk about a topic other than just food and that you're recovering. And I'm on day 5 of recovering.
Whether you believe it or not, just because you have to work a job you don't like, don't get mad at people who do something that they like, okay?
Listen, I'm retired. You're a hobby once again.
Get over it. Okay, I'm done raging. I really, like, after this, I don't think I'm going to come on until after the holidays.
Spoiler, she was on today.
I cannot stand, no, it's like such a toxic place when you're trying. I was so.
Don't talk to me. I've told y'all about the potato. Son, we're not doing this again. Okay, maybe I will do it again. The potato I watch has that in their outro now. Okay, do you want to come up? Okay, hold on. Let me turn. Would you like to join the party? Did y'all push over my green screen? What the heck is going on behind me? Boop. Okay, you just want to embarrass me. That's fine as well. Okay.
Happy before I came live.
If you were happy before you came live.
Okay, let's block everyone who's not regular. Bye. No, I don't like it, Bunny. I don't like being harassed every time.
I'm just going to block anyone who's not a regular. You accidentally said in a partner. Oh.
I want to come and talk to my regular people. You have zero.
Fuck all of you. I understand. I'm restarting a platform. I want growth. Paolo, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Angel of Glass, you have received a blowy from Paolo. Thank you so much, Paolo, and please enjoy your blowies.
Zero chance at a real job. You people always underestimate me. Do you realize that?
What people? Like the YouTube people or like the Twitch people? What people?
You always underestimate me. And guess who never stays down? Me. So shut up.
She's Fat Phoenix Rising.
If I wanted a job, I'd be more qualified than you. Thank you.
In what way? In what qualifications do you have? Excuse me?
Me. So shut up. If I wanted a job, I'd be more
That's exactly it, princess.
qualified than you. Thank you.
If I wanted a job, I'm more qualified. All of you suck. I know I haven't worked a job in 8 years, but I'm better than you. All of you suck.
I've gotten jobs over people with education.
Son. All right, y'all are going to see the ugly green screen. Okay, I'm rolling. I'm turning. Would you like to come up? 1, 2, 3. Oh, you missed. Okay, try again. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Okay, son. There we go.
Arden in my field because I have more experience, so that doesn't always mean anything.
At this point, right now, I'm going to say that the job market's competitive and you haven't worked in 8 years. So that's a pretty big gap on your resume.
If I got a job, don't worry about it. Like, I don't know. Why do I have to explain myself to these people? Like, just get out of my chat. I don't want a 9-to-5 job. I have a job. Thank you.
But I just thought you said if you wanted to, you'd get. Oh, I did not. Thank you, Buns. I thought you said you'd get a job. Sent a photo. If I had to, so do you. Is this a different one? Buns, did you send it again? Not Buns, but my brain. It won't even open for me. Oh, there it is. Oh, what is this? What is this? How dare? Can I move it? Okay. How do I have to be really careful because there's other things between myself and Yami that would get me off the YouTubies. Where will you put your rare 24 karat gold Sharbubu and the perfect vision Scarbubu? On Foodie's ladle, on Roz's kitchen chair, on Ambi's washcloth. Be nice to Buns or you deal with me. What is this? What is this? What is this? I wasn't even blessed with beautiful boobies in this. Charlie's, yours looks great. You're welcome. Your tits look great. What happened here? That's what it is. Now I want fried chicken. Random. This is extortion. Talk about blasphemous. Look at it. Look how angry I look. That's not me because it says squinty, so that can't be me. That's a lie. I love it. Great job on the artwork. You're so mean.
Social media is money. You can make money on social media. Like, I don't get it. I don't get how the mentality of people. Social media is your job, so then
I chose ladle.
Open an account and make money instead of coming here and being negative about it. You can do it.
Son, he's booping me. Listen, I'm having a very serious reaction, okay? Didn't you see the Scar Boo Boo? They're bullying me again, son. Can you behave and not bully my hand from the keyboard?
Dude, my Patreon is
Hey, Big Red, I hope you've been doing well.
Oh yeah, it's $4.99 a month. You do digital marketing. It's absolutely a job. You make money, you pay your bills. Just because it's not guaranteed. Okay,
Scar boop boop.
I worked at a factory, a normal job. I hated my life, but I worked at a factory. And
Did you just say double A? What does that mean when you say double A? Are you talking about Boobalubicus? Are you calling me a double A? What is with the bullying from you guys today? There I was. I was so nice. I said, I can't leave them after those disgusting males were on my screen yesterday. And what do I get? Bullied. I get made into Scar Boo Boo.
I got laid off in 2 weeks. I've been laid off more at normal jobs and fired more at normal jobs and lost normal jobs than I did social media.
Okay, well, that's because you were self-employed. And now YouTube is it hunkering? They're enforcing TOS a little bit harder. Buns, thank you so much for the super sticker. It's you, son. Hey, you. Hey, you want to show them? Yeah, it's my face.
So yeah, as you can see, obviously I don't care if.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. You're distracting me. I don't know what that says about you, Foodie, that you're constantly getting fired from in-person jobs. Like, I don't think that's as good as you're trying to make it sound. That's kind of, I don't know.
People think formula for success is trolls. I don't give a crap about that.
I know.
I'm getting too old for that shit. I'm trying to be.
I know, son. So I told y'all he has Tourette's for dogs. That's what it looks like when his version of like a tick. That's what it is.
Positive, focus on my life. So I just want, like, you know what I want. I'm not going to say it anymore. I'm just going to block. I'm not even going to. I don't think people consider a social media job because there's no security or contract. So because you're self-employed, like, but it doesn't matter if you consider it a job or not. It's work. It's
Sky, are you okay? Sky Andre is checking up on you.
Money. It's content creation.
I worked with a Canadian like her once. She kept sending me out for her kebabs with extra chili sauce. Oh, this is a real story. I got fed up, so I asked them to overload it with chili. She was too lazy to go to the kebab herself. Oh.
So just because you don't have a boss doesn't mean that you don't make content for money, you know?
No one's saying that, Foodie.
So it's like, it is. You have money, you pay your bills.
So was she, okay, do you want to get down again? Are we doing this today? Are you getting down? Okay. Bye, son. Can I be super serial now? Thank you.
It shouldn't matter. Oh, well, no health benefits. You can buy health insurance. My health benefits at my work were crap anyways.
I mean, it obviously isn't that much better at YouTube. The answer is none. And you live in Canada, where if you would have been there the amount of time you were supposed to be there, you would have free healthcare right now and could have your blood pressure checked. You know what you could do? A lot of the Wally Worlds have those like blood pressure cuffs by the pharmacy where you can just check your own blood pressure. Maybe you should go there, or you can buy a blood pressure cuff. I don't know what Canada's equivalent is to like the Walgreens and the CVS. Do y'all have those?
What did I do differently today? I woke up, immediately had a shower, a nice hot long shower.
It's just like a what up, guys? I took a shower today. Be impressed. Yeah.
Positive affirmations. I don't know if they help or not, but I'm trying anything. And I did not have anything unhealthy to eat. I did not.
I think, was it in YouTube Underground's video? They spotted a takeout bag. Someone tell her you can't buy health.
Overeat. And I did not use any kind of substance. Unhealthy substance, or a substance period. So that's very different for me. I can't do anything about the audio issue, so sorry, see ya.
Someone just says your audio is weird. Bye. Fuck you. Don't call out any of this. Bye. Block. Mods, handle them. Block them. They said my audio is not good. Mods.
No, the counselor never reached out to me for the Islamic thing yet, so there's no fundraising scams.
The child getting back to Canada and getting the car. Instead, you just got high. That's all you've done for the last month. Let's get high. Oh, maybe it's 6 weeks now.
So anyone who thinks that can, you know what they can do. Twisted. I don't care.
What? What is it? What's the answer?
Ever get used to this setup on Twitch? Oh, thank you, Bernie. I know I've been making dua.
I did see on her Patreon content, she did kiss the cat's butthole. If y'all didn't see that, that did happen. Yeah. Foodie kissed Beau's butt right in the booty hole. Scar, read my prank. Womp, 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 womp. I worked with a lady who wanted a cushion on the stool she sat on to package pills. I said, yeah, I'll get you one. When she went on break, I put a bottle of, oh my God, you're so silly, GSH.
Saying prayers, not about the channel, just in, hoping stuff falls in place.
NBC.
Because maybe I'm not meant to be on YouTube. Maybe I'm not. That's why that happened. Who knows? So if I'm not, then I won't be.
Whenever YouTube demonetized Amberlynn, your response was by coming on, talking about it, doing a mukbang. That's one way.
Who knows? I don't know what's meant to happen.
No, but Goosechuck posted the screenshot. Oh, thank you.
Or maybe that was meant to happen so that I can make way. It's like shedding old skin and just, like what I've learned from this is that I need to pay better attention to the rules, understand them more. Like I have to be more responsible.
Yeah.
And I have to really, that's basically it. I don't want to go for a walk.
You're blocked. Okay, there you go. If you haven't seen it yet, in case you, don't believe me for whatever reason, nose to booty hole. It's a whole ass thing. Whole ass. This isn't, yeah, like her lips are right up on it. I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Do y'all remember when she was kissing Harry's balls? I don't know. Foodles has something she has to work out with, bejesus.
Can we block Jersey Shore? You go for a
they told me to walk. You're blocked. Y'all remember when Chainsaw wanted to go on a walk with Foodie? And so she said she hated the sun. Toxoplasmosis. Yeah, she's a pervert straight up. She just jumps right in there. And I heard that Pete's documentary thing.
Walk. Don't come in here and tell me what to do. How about
so angry.
People just try getting their own content? How about that? Because
I'm good.
That's literally stealing content. Because
not okay. No, Sicilian. Not okay. She cried and blew her snot into a t-shirt. Yes, she did.
Because Patreon is not public. It's paywall content. So if you're going to steal my content, I'm going to come after your fucking ass. If you're on a popular platform like YouTube.
You're not even on the fucking platform, Foodie. So we're watching. No, Cypher. What are you going to do? I told y'all there's this. What's the word I'm looking for? Where you have a streak of being a brat. I have that problem. I just have a streak of being a brat. And so when someone tells me no and they're wrong, I want to do it. Coward. You're right, Cypher. I want to do it. Same thing with Roz. She told me no. What did I do? I got a membership. You can't tell me no when it's allowed. It's not breaking the terms of service.
Or Twitch or something, and you replay my Patreon content, yeah, I will be reporting it. Don't worry.
And what's that going to do? What is it going to do? People react to movies. They react to music videos. They react to all sorts of things that are a lot bigger. Well, maybe like metaphorically than you.
I have a lot of time. I'm not feeling good. And I'm feeling bitchy. It's not fair use if it's not even on the platform.
Hey, since I have all original content, does that mean I get to tell her what to do? Yeah. Duh, font.
It's paid content. How is it fair use?
Fair use.
I don't care if they snipe the Switch. I don't give a shit. They always do. They have no content. No content of their own whatsoever. Period.
You are a live broadcaster. I am not. I react.
You can watch it without paying. Oh, maybe I didn't set it up right where it's only memberships. Well, the content going forward will not be free. That's for sure.
I think pretty much everyone and their mom downloaded it, so I think it's okay. Oh, it's just quiet right here.
Okay, I just didn't do the right. I have to make the content only for members only. Tell me to get a job. Get a job. I'm sitting here at least trying to do something positive with my.
This is so positive. The energy is very happy. I feel nothing but joy.
My effing platform. I'm trying to do something positive with my life. I'm not sitting there.
Very I mean, you are sitting here. Say it again. Oh, you're right. You're laying here.
Trying to do something positive with my effing platform. I'm trying to do something positive with my life. I'm not
Hi, Caleb.
sitting there cutting people down. Like
You just threaten people.
Like, YouTube is so ass backwards. They don't delete hate channels, but they delete, like, you know what I mean? Like, people
Self-harming, yeah, that YouTube does tend to have a problem with that.
talking about their life or people eating, but hey, no, that's fine. We're okay with that.
That's not injuring yourself.
And what's even more messed up is that whenever they know it bothers you, they think that's funny and it gives them a high and they do it more. Instead of
Do what more? React? Do what more?
whenever you ask people to leave you the fuck alone and they don't.
I'm not engaging with your real life. I am watching a show. What do you mean leave you alone? I'm not. Are y'all interacting with her? No? Okay.
Double down. Isn't that like evil? And then these people
I've been called worse by better.
have the nerve to complain about me that I'm a bad person.
You
All
are.
right, yeah, sure.
You remember when you exploited a child and then you also said like people on the registry have already done their crime, so they shouldn't be on a list. And, pumped up kicks, Cuba rage, the list goes on.
I've never had anyone ask me to leave them alone. And if I do, trust me, I would.
Do you want me to make her small trimmer? That might help with the motion sickness. She's getting more red. She's turning purple, Laurel.
Do it. I would do it. People have been hurt. How are people been hurt? By me? If you're being hurt by an
Trying to move those.
online person, you have issues and you need to log off. You need to log off. Bruh, I don't owe you anything. I didn't hurt any of you. How can I hurt you if I don't even know you?
For some reason, you have a couple dodo birds in your chat, all right? And they donated like $10,000 because they were afraid for your health. And then you came on high. Maybe it didn't like physically hurt them, but for some parasocial reason, I bet they were invested.
How can I hurt you if I don't even know you? You're going to let someone hurt you that you don't know? There's no way. Sorry.
What about how you are freaking out over reaction channels? You're saying they hurt you and they don't leave you alone. It seems like you're hurt and probably need to log off.
But you can make money off of fans and trolls. I'd say don't blog.
Scar, $10,000. She made a close to, based on different fundraisers and stuff that she was doing at that time, it was pretty close to 10,000, not including the money she got from her YouTube paycheck that time around. And she's saying that she got paid today from the Foodie Beauty channel.
Your way to the bank. It's just that I don't like it. I don't like overrun negativity. Like, it's not enjoyable for me to just sit here and look at negative comments.
No way, she's lying. Yeah, I think she's just saving face.
So why would I bother doing that? Why is
Hey. I haven't seen Leaky Eye in a minute. Thinking of you. Miss you.
Why, as you as a viewer, why would you want to read that? Like, when I go in a chat, I hate the trolls. They annoy me. They're stupid. It brings down the whole mood of the whole chat. I like when people are having conversations or making each other laugh, that kind of thing,
But only laughing about other stuff. You're not allowed to have conversations that aren't about me, but don't talk about me either. Like, don't mention a walk might make me feel better because then you're blocked. Don't say my audio is bad either because then you're blocked. And don't be new to my channel because then you're blocked.
Yeah, nobody likes seeing that. If you like seeing horrible comments, you need to be reevaluated. It has nothing to do with resilience. It's anyone being like, do you guys like my toes?
I'm gonna say her feet are in better shape than I thought they'd be. I'll admit it. I thought they were gonna be purple. I thought maybe she's gonna be missing her pinky toe. This is surprising. Does anybody need this? Does this help anybody? Does it stop? No? Okay. Well, if you want to save this, I'm just gonna leave this up for 3, 2, 1. Oh, she wiggled them.
Magnesium. Yeah, I've heard that, Melly, that magnesium is good. I need to get a good set of supplements. Well, I need to see a doctor first. So these are all things that are in the works. I know I'm not talking about them or updating you guys daily on these things. I don't feel like I need to. They're just in the works, When I was in Syria, I had no problem.
But you want people to pay money for your Patreon and your Twitch, all these other platforms.
I would sleep 10 hours. So I would be dying for breakfast. Remember the minute I stepped my foot out?
We know that your oven didn't work and that Salah didn't eat your food. Just saying. Every day it was you wanted chicken. And what was the thing she would say to him, like to get up and go get her food? Anyway, if you're getting married, please use caution.
I'm hungry. Can I have your royal breakfast, babe? And I'd be like, what? I need another hour. But then I would do it. I would go to the bathroom and then go in. Instead of going back to bed, I'd go to the kitchen.
Also remember how long they didn't have a bathroom door. So when she says that she went to the bathroom, it was the metformin poops right across.
Prepare breakfast because I didn't want to go. I couldn't go back to bed knowing he was hungry. Like, that's not nice. And you're probably
Then starve. Didn't she say there was glass in one of her feet? Yes, in one of her toes.
thinking, oh, well, he can't cook for himself. No, he can't. Would come to the bathroom. I know you want to. Am I skinny?
Compared to what? A blimp? Sure. Use caution. Hold on. It's been a minute since I've gotten to see her wiggle for me. It's been a minute. I need this. I'm sorry. Like, look at her go. Look at her. What a cutie patootie. Why did she do it? Yes. What is with her weird little hand dance that she does? Like, what is this? Is this new? I mean, not for her. She did this in Kuwait during Crazy Frog a lot. But I don't know what this hand dance is. Does she got a peg leg?
This is old.
Chantal the pirate. Arrgh.
The 15th of December, I bought my last pack of edibles. Too much. And that's the problem with...
Basically, what she said in her Patreon video was how she quit edibles. She said she didn't want to edit the video either because she doesn't want to hear herself talk. She said she bought her last edibles on December 15th. She got demonetized on the main channel at the 10th. So this audio is the super summary of the actual video.
Marijuana these days is that...
I want to watch her waddle again. I'm sorry. And she waddle, 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 till the very next day. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. Peg leg. It's the peg leg
of December, I bought my last pack of edibles. Too much. And that's the problem with marijuana these days, is that it's so concentrated and over-processed. If you look at the marijuana that like Bob Marley was smoking back in the day, you know, grown from God, you know, praise Jah, all that kind of stuff. You have, I mean, I was getting edibles that had 10,000 milligrams in a bag.
And eating the entire thing at once. That was also your choice. That was you. You could have split that up over the course of many of days. Scarred, the thumbnail is amazing. Artistic nightmare fuel. Anything for you.
I didn't want to deal with the situation of me being back in Canada, which is really weird because that proves to me that...
Talk to your healthcare providers. I'm just going to say it. Whatever the formula she was using for the hair loss doesn't seem like it was the most beneficial. And to speak to your healthcare provider, if you or someone you know, you're dealing with the hair thinning and such, maybe get a prescription through a doctor.
When I say I want something, I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time.
And that's not always the answer. Sometimes there's just no. I was going to say regain. Rosewater. Thank you, Paolo.
I don't take into consideration what...
Look at her booty.
Work has to go into getting from point A to point B. You're never going to be able to get enough. You're never going to find your wholeness in a bag of edibles.
Is she complaining how concentrated the edibles were when they put the concentration on the package? Clearly visible. Yeah, but it's not Bob Marley's weed, so it's shit. Wait, yeah, it's processed shit.
And actually, it's going to be the opposite. You're going to be...
Do y'all remember when she first got back to Canada day one and she was stupid high? Like stupid high. And she was like, oh, my tolerance is so bad. It's going to mean I need less of it. So what does she do? She doubles down, triples down, quadruples down, and eats an entire wheelchair.
Even more broke. Like I don't have a steady stream of income right now. Like I'm surviving, you know, and I'm going through a lot of stuff, and to make it.
Damn, That's so unfortunate. Like, would a hair plug, like a topper, would a topper work for this situation? I think she should have left it longer. It's glistening, or just shave it off, but it is glistening, and we have no neck. It's the case of the no neck. Another missing one, you might say.
All worse. I remember people commenting, "Why are
I love that cat. It's so cute.
you using so much THC?
Topper, I hardly know her.
And yeah, I know. I knew that, but I just
Oh, is the gun on the counter? Yes, it is. Did she do the lift? Hold on, I gotta see. Come back, Foodie. When did you walk over there?
I didn't want to deal with the situation of me being back in Canada, which is really weird because that proves to me that
Damn. I want to see her lift it back up like she used
like
to.
I'm surviving, and I'm going through a lot of stuff, and to make it all worse.
She's the woman off Total Recall. I think she's the tummy one. Y'all told me cloaco. That's probably a made up word that I just came up with. I don't know. But the open your mind. Open your mind. She is the creature, but it needs to be on Roz's stomach. Y'all hear me out. I know there's artists in this chat. Roz's tum-tum with Foodie's little arms and head poking out of it.
So I remember people commenting, "Why are you using so much THC? It's just going to make your mental health worse." And yeah, I know. I knew that, but I couldn't stop at the time. So please bear with me, guys. This is like my real life, and I'm so not perfect. I'm trying to
God, that cat is so fucking cute.
find my way. I woke up, had a hot shower, and in the steam of the door, I wrote, "I love me." Because I'm trying to work on self-love and stuff. And so, yeah.
So fun. That's what I feel like. Roz would be the big body for the conjoined twin, but then Foodie would be the little baby on the tummy.
I'm just going to use Patreon just to talk like this. And I think it's really good to have a platform that I can talk at you guys, because my live streams, I don't feel like I can do that, because that's why I'm always changing subjects and not finishing what I want to say. I'm distracted. I don't know.
I think it's because of mental decline. That's not an official diagnosis by any means. I'm not a healthcare provider, but I feel like you're declining rapidly. I want to know what your IQ was then and see what it's at now.
Like, wow, like, I guess God thinks highly of me if he thinks I can handle, certain things, certain resilience.
Those knees must hurt. She has no knees, Timo. Have you ever seen her legs? She has no knees. I said it before. She's a no kneecap having ass.
They say that, like, God will only give you what you can handle kind of thing, You have nothing but time. That's what you think. Are you kidding? Do you know how many things I have to do? You don't even know. It's overwhelming. Can somebody block Netta? We don't like Netta here. Thank you.
Yeah, no, Netta's not welcome here either. The only time I think I'll ever agree with Foodles.
I've explained it
Hi,
a million times, but it seems that your ears are full of earwax or your brain just does not compute. I am detoxing from an addiction, so I'm tired and I don't feel well. So what am I going to do? Go run a marathon? Sometimes taking care of yourself, looks like staying in bed and resting when you need to.
What do you have to lay in bed for? Like, what's got you so down, Foodles, that you can't get up and move?
Can we block Sugar Sprinkle? Because
does she have an illness that I'm not aware of?
Apparently grocery budget, food budget is different than, fuck off. I don't need to explain anything to you. Get out of here. Sorry, guys.
Go offline and take a walk. It would be great for her, I think.
Guys, I'm not coping well. I'm like in this state of mind, I really don't even want to be on the internet. Like, I don't want to at all.
Once again, she was on today.
But to be fair, I don't want to be around anybody like when I'm like this. But
detox. Yes. And from the weed, that devil's lettuce, that hippie cabbage, it's got her in a chokehold.
And I'm like, this is my channel. Why am I going to get off the internet? Like, no, I'm just going to block these people. See ya. Goodbye.
But all these people, whether it's haters or not, the money's going to spend the same. You just got to toughen back up again.
Withdrawals.
Once upon a time, she could handle it. She would be fine with the trolls.
Yeah, for sure it is.
I mean, she would have her moments where she like blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked. But she would at least roll with it. Now we're just angry.
Awful. You've stopped cannabis many times.
Is it because her room's darker? Like, her pupils look large to me. Start with 2 minutes of walking. Work your way up. Do something to save yourself. God damn. Yeah, like, Whether she's doing little laps around her island, something, but move it or lose it.
When you're in the Middle East.
She's so full of shit. So did she go through this detox when she was in Syria or in Kuwait? No, because pause. She has to make an excuse for why she's not putting out content though, like actual content where she's moving.
Yeah, but I just wasn't as like, it was a different, I wasn't miserable like in the same way. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just a different life where you don't need to use to like survive. I don't know.
Are you insinuating that Canadians need to smoke weed to survive? I don't know if that's...
I don't know. It's just a different life where you don't need to use to like survive. I don't know.
What an odd thing to say.
I just feel like that here. Like I feel like I have to like use that to be okay here. That's how I felt. I don't feel like that now. Like I'm trying to change that. But when I'm in Syria, I'm distracted with like, you know, I have Salah, we were visiting people, whatever. Like it's not.
And you were miserable. If anything happens to me, it was them, it was him. You hated them.
Same environment. I don't know. No, that's not true. I literally have on my Instagram my entire conversation with Shannon.
Did anybody see that? Hey, Dark Salmon. She was just as miserable there. Yes, she was. Did anybody see it? What was on her Instagram? What'd they talk about? Anything good?
Since being back to talking with her, I haven't seen her. I haven't talked to her on the phone. I've only talked to her on Instagram. And
Healthy relationship.
I have every conversation. So no, I didn't ask her to get. Why would I? What? I don't think I've ever gotten substances from her when I used to. See, like people just make up things. Like they don't even care that these things are like can be life ruining.
Okay, y'all, we need to come up with a new rumor for, or not Roz. Sorry, Roz, for Foodles as well. What's the rumor for Foodles? That she actually already has a peg leg. She just paints it every day. The diabetes took her left foot ages ago, but now she has like a fake foot. Yes, that's the rumor I'm going with today.
I don't care because that's not going to ruin my life, but I'm just saying, like, people don't even like think that you're going to get awful karma for that. I'm
Darn.
sorry, but it's true. No, I said she did it with me, Thomasina.
We're very... That's just big bone.
Getting it from Swordfish at that point, I think. Yeah. One of my streams had 20K views. I'm like, what the hell? I better get money for that. What's holding you back? The discipline.
Was she view botted?
I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't get money. I'm literally going to go to the dollar store, grab a cardboard and a big marker.
Mama Llama. Chantal, how does it have to have 0 kids and no money? Yeah, okay, thanks.
And we'll do something for money on the corner of the street and beg for. Grab a cardboard and put it back. The discipline. I don't know.
What is she saying?
What I'm going to do if I don't get money. I'm literally going to go to the dollar store, grab a cardboard and a big marker.
Don't you have box mountain happening in your house right now? Couldn't you just take any of the boxes in your home and rip apart the cardboard and write on them? Why do you have to go buy more cardboard?
And we'll do something for money on the corner of the street and beg.
Well, that sounds like we're insinuating something.
For money. I would do it. I would 100 do it. I'm going to do it. I don't have a choice.
I don't know who's going to see you and feel so inclined to want to. Will work for food. Seems like you're making out quite well, madam.
Hold the sign. I'm very financially irresponsible.
Thank you so much. I apologize if I say this wrong. Is it Mercerio? I apologize. That the cat she has now is a second one because she sat on the first, and that's why she said 2 different prices. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's a fucking rope. I mean, they did come from a family. Huh, what a dark rumor. I mean, it's just as bad as peg leg. I'll take it. Okay, so this is cat number 2, and she has a peg leg.
And I need my rent, and I lost my job. Of course, I would live stream it for safety. I feel like I need to really work on this. This is my goal. Do you think that it's possible I will ever have a full luscious head of hair ever again?
Probably not. If we're going to be realistic, probably not. But there are ways you can, at least present yourself to feel more confident. Whew. Well, the timing of this clip is great. Oh, maybe just shave it. Maybe just shave it.
I'm bald.
Yeah, you are. And it's a normal thing for men and women. Hi, Jojo. I had to leave y'all with a short one today, Couldn't just abandon you guys after yesterday.
Hi.
What is happening? It's like she's leaning back and like pushing her tum-tum forward and just like shaking, shifting, shuffling. Her name most likely means Mercury Special. Oh, thank you, Panda. Shave it, but first wash it. You sweet angel baby. Now that we know you're cat number 2. Hi, Zing.
Is she gonna jump on it?
She has a permanent left coochie lip boil. Like a Bartholin cyst. She just like uses that as her new age yoga ball.
Just don't go on the stove, honey. Come. I got you.
Why are you grabbing the meow meow this way? Look, she was bracing herself to run. It's actually Space Mercury, but that's closest someone has gotten. Ooh. Panda, good on you. I like it. Look at the meow meow trying to escape. Poor sweet thing. Don't touch me. Look at the baby's like flaying, right? Oh, my heart. Look at her little back legs. She doesn't like this. For some reason, this sweet angel tolerates you, Foodie, and you grab her under the shoulders and she's just doesn't want to be held. She plays fetch with you. You don't have to manhandle her with those mitts.
Look at you. She jumped on the tinfoil. Baby. No. 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 No, 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 no.
She's a spray bottle.
Here.
Hi, Catlu.
I'm not built for dealing with
Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. In Syria, she was taken care of and therefore not as despondent. In Canada, she has to fend for herself and isn't constantly checked on. Her needs came first with Salah because he needed her. Ooh, interesting way to put that. Like, you have to keep the pay pig well kept or the pay pig is going to leave. So she was taken care of. Yeah. And he managed her money. Now she has to think about where her money's going, especially since the demonetization.
tantrums. I throw my own. Oh, lock her in the back.
Chantel's third chin inflates when she's threatened to make her look larger and scare off predators. Beautiful, GSH. Thank you.
Bedroom when cooking. Maybe, eh? That's my granny's lamp.
It's gorgeous. You don't deserve this. This is too pretty for you.
My Grams Bear's lamp. No, my face is flushed because I'm going through something and I'm hot and sweaty.
Going through something?
She's really gonna burn herself and learn one day, I'm telling you.
That's not how that works.
Like, don't be an idiot. It's hot.
Oh, she's pissed. Oh, she's pissed. You think so, Zing? She's mad. Don't be an idiot. Or you can teach your cat, like, why not to do that? You don't have to be a fucking cunt.
Yeah, I'm about to. Hey.
The dilated pupils, the sweating. She's been to the. You think so? I don't know. I don't think she's necessarily just coming down from the weed. But thank you so much for the super chat. Chantal's ironic hell will be existing as a small creature in the care of a Chantal-like demon that alternately, abuses her and neglects her needs. Oh man, Font, that would be her hell. And they eat in front of her too. They're constantly eating, and anytime food goes into her mouth, it turns to ash. Good.
I covered the stove. Anyway.
Her eyes are pupils after she had them in the cat's ass. But Scar, she ate her sugar-frosted cunt flakes this morning. Beautiful. Such a way with words.
Boiled plantain with sea salt. It's too hot to eat right now, but that's basically all I have.
Do you recommend paying for the premium in Streamlabs? Asking because I'm thinking of also doing streams. I prefer it, especially for how often I stream and how much space I take up. I guess it depends on what you'd like to do, but for me, I love it. Yes and no. OBS gives you more customization and you can play with it a little bit more. You can control the audio a lot better. It can be tailored exactly to what you want. StreamYard is limited, but it's a very user-friendly interface.
Hot and sweaty. Look. I don't feel right.
Good streamer. Wow. Salah, this is for you. All perched up on this couch.
My hair is sticking, like I'm sweating buckets. That's not normal. Ugh.
Pupil check.
Hey!
This poor cat. Unhand me.
Oh my god.
She's so mad.
Oh my god. I cannot.
I'm a little scared for the meow meow.
Oh my god.
I'm a little scared for meow meow over there. Because Chantal doesn't know how to train an animal. Not train, but she doesn't have the cat, what's the word? Like mentally stimulated enough. She doesn't have enough toys for the kitty. She doesn't have a cat tree. She has the one little Fuego toy. That's it. That is all. She needs something to keep the cat engaged and her mind always moving, but instead she doesn't. So she's going to rip up everything. She's just a baby.
No, I know, but I don't sweat usually. Like I'm sweaty. It is open. It's just withdrawal sweats. I don't have high blood pressure. Like literally.
When's the last time you were like, you should check it like 3 times a day for the next 2 weeks. Same thing with your blood sugars and different times of the day. That way, when you go to a doctor, you can have that.
Anytime I've gotten my blood pressure taken, cool.
What do you think her resting heart rate is? I don't know if Chantal would be tachycardic. I don't know, because she's very sedentary. I think after any movement, she would probably be like 120, but I think she probably hangs out like 98. That's my guess.
Wait, Syria.
I'm going to say on the cusp. Scar, can I ask for advice? Always, but it may not be great advice. This guy I've been talking to has been going off about other dates he's been on. Am I right just to drop the whole deal? Idiot Witch, I'm going to ask what it is that you're looking for. Is it that you would like to move in a more serious direction where you guys are in a monogamous sort of situation? Are you still casually seeing somebody? If you want to be only seeing each other, have you had that conversation? If they don't want to just be with one person, then yeah, I think you're fine just to drop them. If what they're doing you're not comfortable with anyways, and it's just dating, then yeah, no. be gone and find someone that has the same goals and alignments that you do.
Here,
I have bradycardia, so my resting heart rate can be kind of low. Whenever I would work with pilots, we would make them do flutter kicks before we did their EKGs. Otherwise, they all showed bradycardic. Bradycardia scares me, y'all, with your low heart rates.
like it has been high
Do some jumping jacks.
before, but they never put me on medicine for it.
I'm a monogamous girl, then yeah, no, then if that's the case, I would go ahead before you get too attached. Just wipe your hands of it. That's my opinion.
Toxins are leaving your body through sweat. Yeah. No, I'm on my antidepressants still. Antidepressants make you feel, they just take the edge off.
What is this? Does she think she's the Little Mermaid?
On my antidepressants still. Antidepressants make you feel, they just take the edge off.
Mine can be as low as 43, average is 45 to 48. Oh yeah, I'd be like, oh, the noise. What is that noise? Oh,
So, antidepressants make you feel, they just take the edge off.
I hate it. We know she's got the dandruffs. I've seen the scabs on her noggin. And she's going to put that back in her mouth? Why is it itchy? Because she's got dandruff. We've seen like big old flakes that she has in her head sometimes. Who is Rainy here? Spaghetti. A dingle hopper. Yeah, the fucking dingle hopper. But then she puts that dingle hopper right back in her mouth. After, what the fuck is happening? We go from this to this.
It's soaking wet.
And you just put your fork in it, and then you put it into your mouth.
I'll be okay, guys. I just have to get through it. It's a green light. 8.9 is elevated.
I'm surprised. I really thought it was going to be in the double digits. Huh. I mean, still not good, but thought it was going to be double digits.
Bit of I did eat like the plantain, but that wouldn't act that fast.
How have I made a 17-minute video an hour?
That's usually like a fasting blood sugar. I did eat today. I had some rice, chicken, and salad. So maybe about 2-3 hours ago.
What is she eating? A plantain.
3 hours ago? No.
Oh, Scar, that is MMOL. It's bad.
No, I can't go to the hospital. I don't have health insurance, and I feel okay. I'm just sweaty and jittery.
Could this be from the diabetes? The sweating, shaky, flush? Do you get flushed with diabetes?
If you have to go, then go, yeah.
You think she's out of her Syrian brain pills? Suzanne, the Swedish Yarny hooker. I hope you are doing well. Maybe. That would make sense.
I mean, if I have to there,
I thought you got 3 months of it, though.
obviously, if it's life or death, I will call an ambulance, but I don't feel bad as in like I've had this feeling before. Like I feel okay. Whenever I was going through that similar like back at the villa there. Anyways, I can't imagine like going through like, has anyone gone through that kind of thing? I know I like
Wait, gone through what?
I was going through that similar like back at the villa there.
You've smoked weed since the villa. Like a lot. You were in Canada in June or July. This is a tachycardia symptom. I have tachycardia syndrome. I have inappropriate sinus tach, but for me, it's like I get shaky, but usually when I'm seated, it's a little better. I don't know. She just needs to talk to her doctor. Talk to your doctor. But what do you mean? You've smoked weed. Oh, the villa, you were on other substances. Chantal, did you just tell on yourself, madam? Did you just tell on yourself? I have questions. You've smoked weed since the villa?
Anyways, I can't imagine like going through like, has anyone gone through that kind of thing? I know I let it get to me earlier. I don't feel like I have control really over like, I'm really unpredictable.
That's true.
I'm really trying to control myself.
I think she has the adult version of the ODD. Do you mind if I call you Space Mercury? I just don't want to fuck up your name. I apologize. If she hadn't been so unhealthy all of her life, scientists would have found the super soldier serum in her wit. How resilient her body is. That she's a cockroach. She is. She is the epitome of what we could study, what your body can go through and survive. Thank you so much for the super chat. Good question. We should send her history to the scientists.
Since I got back to Canada this time, I would say I had been using probably double or triple.
Thanks to your money, for the low, low price of $10,000 off of the name of a child and being desperate because of violence in Syria, you too can help a Canadian get high.
What I was when I used to live in Canada with the wheelchairs. So you can imagine. Day in, day out, just numbing the pain of what I was going through. I feel like
if she had an SSRI prescription, she could have got them through telehealth. They mail it to where you live without having to see a doctor in person. But what about with her not having health insurance? What is that going to look like as far as price for her SSRIs?
I know that I'm going to lose a lot of followers and people if I do better for myself. Nobody's going to like that version of me.
Nessa, really?
I feel like I know that I'm going to lose a lot of followers.
When you start screaming at people that are telling you to, hi, Wilma, to better yourself, or maybe you'll feel better if you go outside, like do things, and you block everybody, are you really attracting positivity or just ass kissers?
People, if I do better for myself, nobody's going to like that version of me.
Canada has public health free. We do. So Canada does, but I'm not sure about pharmaceuticals. And I don't know what it looks like as a Canadian that's lost their health insurance. I know it's still cheaper than a non-Canadian. I don't know. That's outside of my scope. My scope is like this big, so I'm not sure.
I'm okay. I'm just, I just have to go through it and hopefully come out the other end better.
Can this be a withdrawal? I've never seen anyone go through these physical symptoms from quitting weed. We're going to Google. We don't trust AI, but we're going to look it up because I'm very confused. Can you have extreme withdrawals? I tell you, my search history looks so weird. I have to remember to delete all my history after all y'all were in my X with those photos. Extreme withdrawals from THC? Question mark. The most common features of cannabis withdrawals are anxiety, irritability, anger, aggression, disturbed sleep, depressed mood, and loss of appetite. In most cases, the discomfort of marijuana withdrawal symptoms last around 2 weeks, sometimes a little less. Insomnia, lethargy, and fatigue may persist through the first month for some people. Depression and anxiety while quitting weed may persist for several months for certain individuals. What about certain individuals with mental health issues? I don't know. Talk to your healthcare providers.
I'll see you guys.
It doesn't even say anything about nausea, vomiting, or diarrhea, Shirley. It seemed all like more head related.
Hopefully soon, okay? Good night, guys. Thanks for being here. Love ya. Bye, Millie.
Don't tell me you love me. It's weird. Okay, now we're going to go to our other girl. Foodie, bless you for being such an angry girl. We appreciate you. It's absorbed into her body fat, so she stays in it longer. Oh.
I do try to stay positive, but I also stay real.
And this is real.
Fucking real right now.
Okay, this is my experience on the Whatever podcast. Fun.
I look wild. Good morning. It's like,
is she wearing the same thing? Did you go to sleep, or is that just a bra?
like a little past 7:30 in the morning.
I can't bear Foodie, but I enjoyed this. It was good. It was a nice one. I know. Hi, Kindy Kitten.
I'm about to finish wrapping up, packing the rest of my suitcase. I don't got a ton of time. So I'm heading to the airport. We got back really late. I didn't vlog again last night after the podcast, which I think in the shortest way I can sum up my entire experience is the name of the podcast really lived up to itself. whatever. The name of the podcast really lived up to itself, you know.
Why didn't you edit this out if you're going to say it twice?
Whatever.
You could have gotten rid of one of those sentences. It was the same sentence.
I knew what I was walking into. I made a calculated decision just to see what would happen. What happened?
What happened?
And
we watched. They suck. Roz, I don't like you. They sucked.
I will probably come on here later and talk about the whole experience, but I do want to say.
So you went to sleep in your makeup and your dress? This is a gentle reminder, y'all, if you're wearing makeup, just wash your face after, before you go to bed and stuff. Put on something comfy, maybe a nice big t-shirt. Is this her room? I think she said she's heading to the airport. So I think she's still in California.
My favorite part of the experience, and that was meeting Farah, who was the girl who's sitting next to me. She came in like not long before filming.
Do not sleep in makeup. Yeah, you don't want to make your skin angry. Yeah, I made it safe to work. Thank you. And can chat now. Whee! Yummy. I hope for your sake, I'm going to send these good vibes into the universe that your favorite fanfic writer is going to come back with like 4 chapters for you, at least while I'm gone. I'm sending it out into the universe for you.
And she sat down and I turned and I looked next to her and I was like, you look familiar. Like, I couldn't remember what I knew her from, but I was like, I know her face. Like, she looks familiar to me. And she like just casually mentioned like, oh, I do like stuff on the internet. You might have seen that.
But I do have a fight to pick with you, Yami. I have a fight to pick with you. We're going to pull it up again. Oh, did I close it? No, I didn't. I've just got to finagle it. What is this shit? Yami, now that you are present and accounted for. What is this? Not even like nice titties? No. Okay. Here I am wishing for you to have fun fanfic. What do I get? None of it. Charlie's boobs look great. What do I get? No boobs. And you made sure I was real present by the washcloth. I'm just saying.
That whatever she said, something to that effect. And I was like, I think so. I couldn't recall until
Hi, 76.
Sometime within the middle of it was like a 5 or 6 hour live. It was a lot. At some point in the middle of that, she just like was talking about like people's reactions to her skits on TikTok, and then I went, oh, my dad just messaged me about the podcast. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Does that mean Peepaw watched the podcast about Roz and 10 people? Did Peepaw listen to his daughter talk about the sex parties?
I'm going to talk about my whole experience because I have a lot to say.
Your dad's talking about it?
But when she said that she did the satirical skits, it popped in my head. I was like, oh, I've binge watched your TikTok. Like, I think you're really funny. Like, I might follow you. I couldn't remember, like at least on TikTok. And I looked at her. I was like, oh, so by the time it wrapped,
I'm lazy. I don't wear makeup. I never get why people will make the effort of putting makeup on, but then not taking it off. And then I feel like your face gets itchy. Scar, I thought your boobs were in front of your hands there. No.
And it's like the cameras are off. I turned to her and I was like, hey, Farah, I remember now. Like,
can I be your friend?
Actually, I really love your TikToks. Like, I binge watched them. Like, I think you're really funny. Like, I just like kind of told her what I thought of her because I was like, oh, I have this opportunity to tell her that to her face. And, I think she was really closed off. And
hello, my lovely daughter. You were great when you talk about the 10 guys riding you like a playground slide. I should have read that in my head first.
Guarded because me too. Like in that room, you can't go in there assuming anybody is your friend. And so, like once we started that conversation, she kind of like smiled and was just like a lot more interactive with me. And she said some stuff to me that really like made my heart happy. Because also during the podcast when they pulled up my clips, she was like, "Oh, I saw that on Twitter." I was like,
"Is it too fast for y'all? Is everyone okay? What do I have it at? 1.25? Is she just entered? Oh, I have it on 1.5. Okay, I'll slow her down to 1.25. Okay, back down here.
That's cool. And then she and I were talking and she told me, she was like, yeah, this is some of the freshest content this content has had in months. It's the first time in a long time that I've learned anything new at all in regards to the topic that I brought up. And that just was like, so from her was such a massive compliment.
Roz has weird standards of like what makes her feel a compliment. They were having really dark conversations.
And she was
I knew if I gave your boo boo boobs, you'd be happy, and I'm supposed to be a menace. Thank you, Yami, for your hard work and dedication, as always, trolling the reactors. Roz, if you could be so kind as to take this chaos chicken back. They won't stop until you take them back.
just really nice, and she said a couple other things. I'm tired and I have to pack, so I'll try to remember to say them later because I don't want to forget. Y'all know my short-term memory. And then she like basically like started to look me up and like followed me without, I didn't, of course I didn't ask her to follow me or anything, but like I felt
Love
so
boo-boos.
complimented by her because she also was just like, you really held your own. And she said that you did, like, she was just really nice and she was just like really cool. And that was that was the highlight of the experience. I also really liked Misty. I didn't interact too much, but she was really nice to me and very warm. And yeah, we can talk about the men later.
Okay. Can we talk about, I mean, I know anything you would have said would have made you a target, but like you definitely didn't stand up for your morals there. Anybody navigating the holiday after losing loved ones, my thoughts and love are with you all. Yes, please know anyone whose holidays might look different, that we as a community are thinking about you.
Way to go. I'm glad I came to California. Overall, the net positive was worth it. I'll see y'all later.
If I have the choice, I listen to most things at 0.85 times speed. Really? I'm the opposite. I'm like, well, whenever I listened to the whatever podcast the first time, it was at 3 times speed. But it was 6 hours.
Hi, friends. It is
Aw, look at her.
Monday night. I am
Bright eye, bushy tail.
I'm finally home after traveling all day. I left the airport at 10:30 Pacific time and got home at like about 9 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm just kind of like, what's reality right now? I've decided that I'm going to kind of upload some things out of order. So I'm going to upload this next. I've got a ton of vlog footage from being in Cali, from pre-interview, and then very little post, mainly because by the time we got back to...
Thank you. Tomorrow's my mama's heavenly birthday. I miss her so much. Everyone, if you have the ability and your mother's around, call them. Give them some love. 49. We are thinking about you. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I know that has to be incredibly hard. And if you have the ability, take advantage of it.
To my friend's place, it was like 1 a.m. Pacific time, and I had to wake up at like 7:30 in the morning. So I literally like came home and like crawled into bed and just like passed out. I was so tired. And so I've got a lot I want to say about my experience being on the Whatever podcast and experiencing like a real life misogynistic troll. Like that was just like a lot.
And you chose to go on there. Like you made that decision. I don't know. If it was me, which it'll never be me, if that was me, I probably would have watched a singular video from them first and made that decision. Nope. I don't think this is good for me. No. And I'm not hot and popular enough to be able to hold my own. No. I would be so ugly to those men. No. And it seems like they just bring along trolls. Keemstar? No. She was on the Whatever podcast, Timo, with a group. How many of them were there? 1, 2, 3, 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 guys? Yeah. And they all sucked.
It was really interesting, like the entire experience. And I have opinions, and I want to share them, and I want to share them coming from a place to make it very clear that like I'm not like hating on the host of the podcast or like thinking people need to get canceled or whatever. Like that's not at all the way.
Yeah, I don't think you want their hate. They seem very aggressive.
I want to go about it, but
they have very protective little trolls, kind of like FFG's trolls. They get very defensive. They can't just like have a conversation. If you don't agree with them, it's like, rawr.
I do want to talk about my experience from beginning to end, including like off camera and everything. I did vlog like some random conversations with my friend, and like I haven't gone through any of that footage yet.
Take
So
her
like I was
one.
having a fucking grand old time. I'm gonna probably upload a separate vlog with just like a bunch of footage that can't be monetized. Not for anything like super scandalous, but just because of like TOS, with like music and other things.
Mm.
And so, and I'm gonna include my Instagram story highlight reel for people that are on my Instagram, but I was posting on my stories. And I was just fucking feeling myself, having a grand old time. Stopped off at like the
What's with her saying grand ole in this several times?
recreational weed store that my friend highly recommended, and like the prices were just fucking awesome. And I got some really cool stuff. I get to the podcast location. I get up pretty quick. Oh, I mean, it took them a
Are they in LA?
few minutes.
LA. Sorry. There are some people literally in LA that speak like that. I'm not trying to be rude to people from LA, but some people from LA do speak like that. They'll just, I live in LA.
To let me in,
It startles me.
but I got up pretty quick, and pretty much like I was just, I don't know, I was trying to be myself and just like calm, cool, collected, and like open to the possibility that like
They would have been nice to you. I'm going to tell you, I think any big bitch that goes on that podcast probably isn't spoken to very nicely.
these people weren't judging me. You know what I'm saying?
Why would you think that?
And so I get in and I'm just kind of like confused, and just kind of like really overwhelmed. I was really overwhelmed. I had to like sign my release form to be on the podcast, whatever. He the host didn't show up right away. Like he came in a little bit later, and I think he was really stressed out and kind of pissed
The Californians.
off because a bunch of people flaked last second for this specific panel. And so that kind of really changed the vibe of what the panel was supposed to.
Oh, really, Nessa? I hope Ross hasn't gone back to feederism since demonetization. She's huge. Damn, I like her. Oh, you do like her. That's fine. Everyone has a difference of opinions. I don't know. For me, it's not like Roz ever really left it. You can't, well, maybe you can, but I can't say watching her content that it's all that different than when she was doing that type of content. The only difference is her nipples aren't out. And I've seen those too.
be. And
She still was dropping food on her titties, and yeah. I was manipulated to do a podcast. Roz probably. Mish.
and
Add it to number 34.
they kind of rushed things last minute, and so like I noticed like he didn't like say hello to me, but also he didn't really say hello to the other people. Like he didn't really greet anybody. He was just kind of like walking around, and
But you noticed that he didn't say hi to you first. I don't watch her a lot, but I like her. She tried. Nessa, understandable. I get it. I think because I've started watching her a lot more is why I dislike her. Like her pressuring a minor to come out definitely got under my skin. It did.
I don't think he even spoke to me until
But I understand completely.
really like the cameras were rolling. If he did, it was very like
Font, dearest Font, you have an email and I know your email. So just be prepared for stuff. Chris, hey everyone in the car, so I can only hear a bit here and there. So I'm thankful for the captions. Welcome in, Chris. I hope you are doing well.
brief. And I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I was hosting a podcast, I would at least like
Oh my God. Roz, this person might have been busy coming in. Also, if you watched any of their podcasts, they really don't care what the women have to say. You guys are only there as bait. And I don't mean like fishing. I mean like rage bait. I don't think he cared about your mindset and being like, hi, I'm blah, blah, blah. I hope your day is going well. I don't think that was his main objective.
greet myself and like, handle that differently. But
Are you threatening me? What do you define as threatening? It's more of like a promise.
at the same time, I know what I was signing up for. That's the thing I do want to say and address, because I feel like a lot of the people who like follow me really would not normally vibe or watch that kind of content. And like, I highly respect
It was horrible.
that. Like, if you support me and you don't watch that podcast interview, like, I'm not going to hold it against you, because it's a very different type of
I really don't want to watch her because she plays victim. It's not my thing. Yeah, she does have a tendency of that one. Are you threatening me?
anything I've really ever done before. and it's very different from like how I normally live my life, which is one of the reasons why I decided to do it.
Wait, what?
It's a very different type of anything I've really ever done before, and it's very different from like how I normally live my life, which is one of the reasons why I decided to do it.
I'm going to say, if you have had bad things happen to you, very heavy traumas and things like that, or you're coming from a certain type of lifestyle that you're trying to move past, putting yourself against 4 men that use religion as a background for their talking points may not be the best environment for healing and growth. Until you address that in general, I don't think putting yourself up against guys that don't give a fuck is going to do you any favors. No.
I knew that agreeing to do something like that was a calculated risk. It was an opportunity to go to California, which I'd never done. It was an opportunity to challenge myself and an opportunity to learn some stuff about myself. And I feel like all of those things happened.
Starlight.
I made small talk with some of the...
I'm not nice. I'm kind. There's a major difference. They were shit people. I don't know what the fuck she was expecting. Yeah, like, ugh. So Mr. Scar and I, we were talking about it last night because he asked how the stream went. And I was like, oh my God. I don't like these men. And so I sent him the video we watched. And he was like, oh no.
People that were on the podcast, and like I felt like Mason, who is like, he's like the 27-year-old like virgin Christian male that they had,
he's 27. That man's gonna age like milk.
On the panel.
Bless.
I felt like he was really respectful towards me, like in the person-to-person interactions. Probably one of the only men there really that was like that, besides the off-camera dude. I think his name...
Those are the men that get mad because other men don't like them. Yeah, they're not trying to do better for their families and God. They're trying to do better because it was a competition with other men. Who was 27? A hard part guy. The one that I said looked like a military pilot. He's apparently 27. That's a bad 27.
Yeah, his name is Nick. Other than that, I mean, fuckface. I'm not saying the man's name. I feel that someone who treats me the way that he treated me on that podcast is someone that's not really worth naming. And so he has a platform. I realized like after the fact, I was like, I think I've heard his name.
Oh, the one that kept changing clothes? No, Mel's. That's the host. I don't remember the host's name either. The one that was the third person down with like, I mean, they all had stupid beards. With the fuller head of hair and the hard part. 3 chairs down.
Before, probably just like mentioned somewhere on the internet about somebody with really...
My people, we were without bungholes.
Bad takes.
Mel's. V-neck. Thank you.
Because boy, does he have a lot of bad takes. And
you didn't stand up for any, like, I get it. It was an interrogation. That's how I feel about it. Those podcasts, after watching that one, feels like an interrogation. They are going to beat something into you until you cannot disagree. They are going to make you confess. Even if you didn't do it, they're going to make you confess.
It was just really interesting because for like the first few hours or the first couple hours especially, I was choosing to just be like engaging. And
she can step 2 when she feels like it. Yeah, she'll go toe to toe if it's her mama, but she won't go toe to toe with a bunch of guys that are bashing everything she believes in.
And like receptive to a conversation.
Thank you so much, Long White. Like the stream, please, girl drops. Yes, hi, welcome. I won't be here for 10 days. If you are lurking, you're hanging out. If you want to tickle the like button right under the chin, a little I'd be very appreciative.
Conversation and open-minded to like the possibility of like respectful discourse. And he
wait, what?
And like receptive to a conversation and open-minded to like the possibility of like respectful discourse. And he was the only person that did any kind of low blows towards anyone. And he...
Did you watch any of it before you went on?
Is truly like the epitome of everything that I've been fighting online these past 10 years. And there was at some point during our conversation where it kind of just hit me that I was looking into like the face of all of the
Satan.
hate and vitriol that I've gotten over the years. Like the manifest.
Wait, where are you going, Scar? I'm visiting my mother-in-law. Well, my in-laws in general.
It's the manifestation of that is embodied in a person like him. And while he may be married and not by definition an incel, I believe that there are a lot of people who
You're invoking the name of him.
subscribe to incel culture who are not necessarily involuntary celibate.
Thank you so
And
much.
he definitely fits the bill for that.
I don't know. His wife kind of sucks too. They feel like a match made in hell together. They seem perfect for one another. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
The moment that I saw him, like when he walked,
Hi, Suburban Hillbilly. I lurk because I'm usually watching on the TV and can't come that way. Merry Christmas to you all. I hope you have a wonderful holiday. Listen to the Manosphere people are very homoerotic in their devotion to one another. What is the Manosphere people? What is this?
in,
Do I want to watch or do I not want to watch?
he never said a single word to me off camera. And to me, that kind of behavior speaks volumes. And frankly, was I interested in speaking to him off camera? Of course not. But before I knew who he was, before anything, like when he first walked into the room, initially I was just, I bottom line, bad vibes.
She wasn't listening to a thing these men were truly saying, and that isn't an incel. That's a sexist ass fuck. Yeah.
And
Although his wife talking about throwing remotes and shit when they first got together doesn't sound healthy either.
And I mean, his behavior ended up really reconfirming that for me. But the highlight of my interaction with him for me was a few hours in, like
They clearly only had you on there for one reason. They wanted to belittle women. And it seems like they invited her back, Nacho. Yeah, it seems like they wanted her back. And I understand why Ross said no.
it was, I think, close, like right before the 4-hour mark. When
Niche. Oh,
someone asked a question about mandatory paternity testing, and
wait a whole fucking second. No, that's rude. Shut the fuck up, Scar. That's rude. But I have questions. So they've been together almost 20 years. So she was a young mother then. Okay. So she was a young mother throwing remotes at people. Interesting relationship dynamic.
I didn't really feel a strong stance on that question. I just was kind of like answering it and just kind of figuring it, like trying to figure out what to say.
I can bear it in here because I know the chat and our French lady are honest. Oh yeah, I want everyone to feel comfortable having a conversation.
Because, I mean, it's just a situation that I'm not really gonna probably ever run into because I don't want to have children in this lifetime. And
it's your choice, your body.
The question ended up coming up like, do you want children or whatever? Or are you going to have children or whatever? And I said no. And then immediately, and it wasn't caught on camera. I don't know if this was purposeful or not, but they switched the camera over as he did the motion. He went like, yes, like to me, essentially not procreating for a man like him.
Hi, Bunches. The audience would love to see you too at some point, but I know you won't. You gorgeous girl.
Is what he would say. And I called him out on it. And so did Misty. And it was a point that, it was at that point that I felt like the gloves came off.
Oh, by the way, did I say this yesterday? I don't know. I have the memory of a goldfish. Follow me along, though. Lord Bully Roke is back home and doing well. Just so if you guys missed that, our dearest Lord Bully Roke is... Oh, wait. They were here yesterday. Why am I a goldfish? Okay, well, if you weren't here yesterday, just know Lord Bully Roke is home, happy, safe.
Off.
Hi, bunnies.
And I really wanted to make sure that I carried myself in a way that I knew I wasn't going to give them what they wanted, because there were multiple times that he tried to neg me and I just stared him down because I was like, you don't bother me. And it was,
I mean, you did look pretty bothered. Wait, what happened to what happened to Bully Roke? They were in the hospital. I think they stated it was either 3 weeks or a month, but they are doing better now.
it was about around, like I mentioned, the 4-hour mark that I realized how much I bothered him. He like was so angry that I rated myself an 8. And he was so triggered by my confidence.
Daily, thank you so much for being a member for 3 months. Yay, Lord Burb, home and well. Merry Christmas, Scar and chat. Hope you and Tiny Human enjoy your Christmas and have a wonderful break. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
Because all of the men on this panel are they flat out, all of them said that, because I asked them, I felt it was important to highlight this distinction, that they felt modesty is a better attribute to have in a woman than confidence, that they would rather have a non-confident woman who
They would. Oh, peanuts for Lord Baroque. Yeah, no, they don't want an equal partner. They want is it subservient woman
who was like insecure and, you know, didn't believe in herself, who was modest, versus a woman who's confident. So,
but you're also not confident, Roz. You have a false sense of confidence. You play to the persona, like you play up who you are for attention's sake, but I don't think you're actually confident. Oh, y'all. Go back for a second. Where is it? Who posted it? I bookmarked it. I can't show it, I don't believe. Oh, there's nothing. I just got to double check. I don't see any sexy photos, but I still don't want to click it just in case. Okay. Recently, Roz has been saying that, you know, she was groomed and such into the Matilda videos. You remember what I'm talking about there? Those videos. So Ivy, the person whom she filmed that video with, was like, this is bullshit. I'm done. I'm done with this bullshit. So she posted the text messages between her and Roz. So she stated to Roz, "You're great on camera. I'm watching the last one now. You're going to do wonderful." Roz states, "Yay, thank you for the confidence. To be honest, I haven't made content much recently, and I feel even more comfortable on camera than I did then, so I'm excited." Ivy says, "Yay, I'm glad." Roz, "TBH, I feel like I'm going to learn a lot from this." Ivy, "You definitely will." Roz, will I be able to access to watch the content when it's done?" Ivy, "I'll show you if you want to see it." Yeah. Roz, "Yeah, I would. All of the clips, to be honest. I just want to see the outcome once, so I can reflect, learn. Also, I don't remember exactly what we agreed on as terms of payment, but I'd love to spend maybe 10 to 20 minutes taking pictures if there is time. And you can factor that into the payment. I just want photos like in the outfits and stuff I can post on the OnlyFans launch if I can get the issue I'm having on my account fixed. Then Ivy discusses the amount paid. Ivy says, "They already left by the time I got this." I'll see them this week, I think, so I'll try to bring it. Roz, "I'm home safe. Drive is good. No pressure. I'm too tired to do anything with it. Anywho, I'm so glad you're home safe. Thanks for today." Roz, "Thank you for the opportunity. Whenever you have the time, I don't know what photos you have versus something blacked out, but I took 0. So anything PG or nude that I can post on OF to plus. Oh, to plus would be dope. By the way, I was thinking I should try to sell these cake shoes on Twitter." Cake shoes. Who is Ivy? Sorry, just got here. Ivy is the person she filmed the Matilda video with. Ivy says, "For sure. Haha, do it." Roz says, "Consider it done. LOL. Would you retweet?" Ivy, "Yes." Next. Oh, those are pictures. Can I use any of the first set on OF? Also, thank you. And then Roz again. "Dude, I'm talking to somebody, and they said we should do the kitchen scene of Beauty and the Beast, and him/someone else plays the candle." And to be honest, I'm like so hyped about this idea because we could morph it into an awesome concept because Belle is my favorite princess. He has some amazing ideas, and I'm so into making it happen. Like sometime in 2023, even if it's later in the year. Thank you. And yes, I'd love to do that with you. It's also my dream to cosplay the yellow dress scene so I can pay to get that custom outfit for myself and maybe make the content in it, as we could make a minor production of some of those scenes for a parody corn. I'm not kidding when I say I've been dreaming for years to do that and dress up as Rose from Steven Universe. Also, thank you for the link. So when it says friends renew off, does that mean we both are doing the trial link thing? Ivy says, honestly, that sounds like so much work and not something I'm super into. I definitely think you could do it and make it amazing, but the amount of work I would have to put in to make that set look how I would want is far more than I want to do. So maybe I have a different definition of. Oh, wait, is Lord Bully Rogue here? Lord Bully Rogue, did I summon you in my brain? Did you hear my thoughts? I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad you're doing well. But yeah, so based on the context of the conversation, I think Roz should be quiet about Ivy, because what do you have? Is that a bone? Hey, what is that? Hey, what do you got? What is it? I can't tell. Bunches. What is it? What do you have? I think it's a toy. Hold on a second. Sorry. I got to turn off my camera for a second so I can harass my dog. What is it? It's a sponge. Why do you have a sponge? Okay, well, I'm glad I looked. Why do you have a sponge? Fine. Thank you so much for being a member for 5 months. What are cake shoes? I don't know.
Like, of course he fucking doesn't like me. Like, not only am I confident, but I'm fat and confident. And it was just, I feel, a very powerful moment for me to realize that this man did not actually affect me at all, to the point that
the shoes collected the drippings. Did she stomp a cake in them? You might be onto something. Did they do like a crushing aspect in that video? Like, did she walk on the cake? And apparently the cake took a very long time to make. Fun fact of the day.
when I left afterwards, I didn't cry. I wasn't sad. I didn't like have a meltdown. I didn't
I would be pissed.
like feel triggered at any point in time at all. The only time I was even irritated or
Oh, I see. Don't reply to me, but all over the chat, I see how it is. Oh, Yami, you've been called out.
borderline, like, I don't know if necessarily angry is the right word, but just
Here,
like
can I put these on top of your
where I
head?
really felt like the gloves came off were when
Hey, everyone, gobble snacks. There were peanuts left for you and everything, Lord Bully Rogue. Everyone is glad that you are doing well and they missed your face. Well, you know, your face as in animal facts.
was it the mother thing? I think that was the one thing that like that felt very like a
Oh, sorry.
personal attack. And you're like, we were directly all told that you can't fucking do that. Like, that's part of the rules of the podcast. And I felt back. And you're like, we were directly all told that you can't fucking do that. Like, that's part of the rules of the podcast.
Do what? What are the rules?
And I felt like the moderator, if I'm being honest, wasn't very good at moderating. And
no, he was just existing.
And I feel like,
what are the rules? Like, don't talk about parenting. What are the rules?
Like, whether it's a purposeful bias towards the men on the panel or
she asked them if they were playing stupid, but I have to ask you, Roz, are you playing stupid?
Just a laissez-faire attitude towards the conversation. I'm not sure.
Secret Squirrel, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know why she did not just troll him right back and have some fun. Don't be a part of the problem. Be the whole problem. Secret Squirrel. That's what I'm saying. Like, that fucking little cunt aspect of me would just want to scratch at him the entire time. Say small little jabs that I know would hit. Nonstop. If I had to be there, damn it, I'm going to do it with style. Lord Bully Rogue, thank you so much for gifting 10 channel memberships. Dark Salmon, Patricia, Alice. Is it Devaint? I apologize. I probably fucked that up. Georgia, Gwen, Skunk, Live, Laugh, Lobotomize, Colleen with a K, and Lockdog. Please enjoy your blowies that Lord Bully Rogue has gifted you this fine holiday season.
I feel like...
Hi, Angelica. Welcome back.
He was definitely purposefully moderating Farah over Fuckface. And
Wait, what? I gotta. You never
yeah,
have to do.
I just
Well, that's one way to find out I hadn't turned gifting on, Porkosaurus. See, we always have to make sure gifting's on. It's my job. Nah, Lord Bully Rogue, I always appreciate your animal facts. I appreciate you, but please no. I just appreciate your presence.
think that there was more that could have been done. And also, I don't know if it was just like, I don't know if it's always like that, or he was just kind of off the ball because he was like thrown off from the circumstances around that particular panel's casting or whatever. But I will say that I feel like the podcast was really professional, especially in like dealing things
Where was it fucking professional at?
behind the scenes, like making sure that I was reimbursed for travel, things like that. I felt like Nick was like good at his job in terms of like being accommodating, and like when he graded me, like I didn't feel judged, you know.
That's the whole point of it. I'm gonna miss you. Hope you have an amazing vacation. Thank you so much. Bully, when you're up for it, Britt wants some facts on Dumbo octopus.
But
what is a Dumbo octopus? Do they have big ears?
I definitely had moments where I was sitting there and I was like trying to figure things out, and I was like, I can't tell if I am being negged or not, because like, you know, I am autistic, and so I was bullied enough that I've learned to be pretty good at like telling when people are like trying to be like,
they are adorable,
fake nice to be funny. And there was just like very clearly some moments where I just kind of I was like unsure of the standing, but how I got through those moments was just focusing on the fact that like I don't actually care or value the opinion of people that don't really see me as a full actualized person. And
I don't know why you agreed to be on a podcast with people who have, it's one thing to have the conversations, but to sit there for 6 hours taking it. I don't think I could have done it. No, I couldn't have had my mouth shut that long.
The other guy on the panel that I haven't really mentioned, he didn't really talk a whole hell of a lot. I think his name's like Q-Tip or something. I don't know. He didn't really speak a lot, but when he
Green hoodie
did, I just really didn't feel like.
Scar, would you show Boxway's video shorts every now and then to show that kids can break out of this? I don't know what that is, Nessa. I have to look into that. But if it's something that's okay, I've never heard of it.
Had any major impact or any true importance to the conversation. They were all just kind of general misogynistic talking points.
Yeah, that seems like it's the point of the podcast, is that they really want to reinforce those narratives.
But
hi, son.
He's I don't know if he's always quiet like that or if it was different. I don't know. But all that
I know we're talking about those guys.
to say, I don't really regret doing it because I feel like the experience was
don't tell the guys that.
Overall a net positive.
I mean, I'm sure you're going to gain a lot of new followers from that. Does anybody know what her follower count looks like? Hi, Erin. From when she did the Whatever podcast. I feel like when Roz did those, the Whatever, the We're All Insane, and Melissa McDaniels, those three, that I feel like she had to have had a spike in viewership.
And I realized that like just how much I've grown this past year, let alone this past 3 years, because there was a time where if I had entered in that room, I would have crumbled under the pressure of the situation. And
hi, Zhaj. She's still blaming others for her choices. She knew what she was walking into. She acts like she didn't, that they were all going to treat her with the utmost respect and have calm, willing conversations.
I wouldn't have been able to focus, and I would have been triggered, and it would have been
that's true, Nauman.
An inconceivable action to put myself in a situation with someone who I would normally never share a table with. And
I listen, if I have to share a table and have a conversation, you can bet your sweet ass it is not going to be for that amount of time, and it's not going to be for that type of audience. No, I know if I go on that platform, they're not there to hear me speak. They want to hear people speak to me a certain way, but they don't care what I have to say. They don't. So no, I would not torture myself. Lyric makes me want to Shiba. I mean, I already did, but like more.
Felt like doing that, having that those conversations, allowing myself to stand in my
Son, no, this side's not going to do you any better, I promise. Can you go back over there? I don't like you on this side. You're going to knock something over. Don't look at me like that.
authenticity and stand in who I am.
How old is this video? Sorry, just joining in. This is from December 9th of 2023. So about a week, no, yes, close to a week after the Whatever podcast.
In spite of other people's thoughts or actions towards me. I feel like that was a moment of true clarity and growth with what I experienced, like being gang stalked online and
gang stuff. Son, go on the other side. You're going to push my chair over. Come
bullied,
here.
not just in high school, but like on the internet and in my past, and how much those things used to affect me.
Hold on. I have to turn
a single comment on the video.
Okay, I have to roll my chair this way because my son has decided today we're going to pick the other side. I don't think you can jump up from this angle, son. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I have faith in you. 1, 2, 3. You can do it. There you go, fat boy. Okay, how's this going to work? All right. Okay. Play. So
I watched back probably 3/5 of it.
He's on this side
I
now.
don't really think I'm going to because I think like the after show portion was really weird.
He's over here.
I don't understand like how that happened.
What?
Like I don't understand. I do not understand.
Oh, I know
That's my
that.
train of thought, but whatever.
You're still handsome. Okay. I know. I'm not trying to kick you off. I'm just shuffling your body. After show? I don't know what the after. You're gonna fall.
I think I'm gonna include the clip from this morning.
Okay.
Because I didn't really vlog while I traveled very much.
Hold on. I'm trying to help you.
I think I'll include that clip like in this video because I talked in more detail about my experience with Farah. Because I didn't realize it till midway through the podcast how I knew her, but at the moment I saw her, I was like, you look so familiar.
You said it.
And it was because I had been binge watched her content in the past, and I really liked her TikToks, and she made these very satirical skits, and I just heavily vibe with it because
no,
like,
I don't care. Weird to hear about this.
Burnham, and so I like that kind of thing. And she's like an OnlyFans model, and by the end of it, especially, I realized I think we have a lot in common in a lot of ways. Even
you have a sad tail right now.
Very different people, right?
Fix your tail.
And she said some things to me that really like impacted me and made me like feel heard and like understood. And like on the podcast when they pulled up the clip of me, she goes, "Oh, I saw that on Twitter," and I was like, "Oh my god!" First of all, I didn't even know that was on Twitter. So
awkward. Her weird parasocial. Oh my god, she saw it on X. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot and popular.
I'm interesting. I don't even know of any tweets that I was mentioned in or anything.
I'm telling you, she watches everything about herself.
That's crazy.
Every damn video. No fat tail shaming. Oh no, I wasn't fat tail. It's sad tail, not fat tail. He had a sad tail. Okay, do you want to go that way? Hold on. You know I don't like you jumping that high. You're getting old. Okay.
But she's
okay, let me scoot this way.
She told me that she said that I brought some of the freshest content she's seen on the podcast in like 6 months or since she's been on it or something like that. And
this girl's always complaining, always wanting to be some type of victim. Pathetic as hell. Agreed. Every conversation, she's either the victim or the hero.
She was just really like receptive to me, and she started looking me up and followed me like before I even followed her on Instagram, because I think I had mainly seen her on TikTok, so I wasn't following Instagram. Of course, I followed her back because I was just like,
Scar, have you seen those soft steps for baby dogs indoors? I don't know if he'd use them. He's so stubborn. Like, even when I've had steps set up, he doesn't want to use them. He's like, how dare you call me old? I'm still going to jump. Okay, there you go. Bye, son.
I think the reason I didn't click right away is it had been a minute since I'd seen some of her videos. and I really liked her comedy and like her personality.
Your dog leaps over. That's what I'm saying. Like, I can try and he'll look at me like I'm stupid. Like, mother, why are you diminishing my capabilities?
And she
But then there's times where he finally just lets me carry him down the stairs, like because of multiple floors. He'll let me pick him up. Can I pet that dog?
I like that she goes on there, and I just felt like, I felt like really aligned with her, and I really like Misty, and I'm blanking on her name. I think it was Kimmy. She didn't really talk a whole lot, but
She's just rambling. I know. That's why we're just having a conversation up here.
she was sweet, and I couldn't figure out if Maddie was like doing the mean girl shit to me or not. I really couldn't tell. Like it, and to me, like that's the things that like the thing that's the most difficult about being autistic is like
This bitch right here. Say it again, Ross.
like doing the mean girl shit to me or not. I really couldn't tell. Like it, and to me, like that's the things that like the thing that's the most difficult about being autistic is like I really couldn't figure out what's the way.
I will definitely look into it, Nessa. Why does my brain want to sing DuckTales? What is it? Oh, I don't think I could show that. Not trying to be ugly, Nessa. It just, because it shows children, I don't want to show children on my channel. Like, if at all able to, I just don't want to show kids.
She was behaving.
Okay, one more time.
And to me, like that's the things that like the thing that's the most difficult about being autistic.
You have been told twice that you're not autistic. Scar, are the doggos going with you on your vacay? No. No, they're not.
Is like I really couldn't figure out what's the way she was behaving. But the thing that I noticed the most about her was like when I was rewatching the podcast on the flight on the way home, because
their stories are all over the internet. I can recommend people to watch it. It makes me nervous. Is this old? Yes, Peace Frog. This is 6 days after the whatever podcast. It's her thoughts on her appearance on the whatever podcast. But as far as that, it makes me get uncomfy.
Because she was also someone who really didn't. I noticed it wasn't really talking.
Did she say she rewatched it on the flight? I gotta focus. Fuck. Focus.
Like that's the things that like the thing that's the most difficult about being autistic.
Okay, you're not.
Is like I really couldn't figure out what's the way she was behaving. But the thing that I noticed the most about her was like when I was rewatching the podcast on the flight.
Ew, I told you she wants to watch everything about herself. I wouldn't want to listen to them again.
On the way home, because she was also someone who really didn't. I noticed it wasn't really talking as much, and I realized that she didn't really spoke unless she was spoken to, which is probably why she was the only girl getting compliments on the podcast, because I think I don't really know much about her standpoint.
She knew her place.
Points on a lot of things, honestly, because again, she didn't really say.
For real, who would live through that twice? Like, you get to hear them talk shit about you multiple times? No.
A ton. And those are just kind of like my thoughts and experiences. There was only really one person that I felt any like true negativity towards, and it was because of like the personal attacks. And
Andrew.
I think at one point he essentially called me crazy, and was just really.
Which girl was getting compliments? I think she's speaking about, is it Madeline? Mad. The one that looked like she was done the entire time. Not turtleneck, not glasses, not the one who was at the very end next to the guy in the hoodie.
Respectful and truly triggered by not only my like presence, but I think he was literally triggered by the concept of my existence. And
Madison, damn, I was so off. I mean, I think I was close. I said Madeline, I think I was. I might have already said that. I'm gonna pretend I said it. Yeah, look at me go.
Honestly, I love that shit because I think that it's so sad to be such a narrow-minded human being, to be such a judgmental, harsh, unkind person.
And you chose to go on that podcast. If you would have listened to, like, I don't know, one other than the one you participated in, you probably would have had a good idea what kind of podcast you were going on.
Who thinks that they can redefine kindness.
I wonder how much she was paid. She probably signed an NDA is my guess. I don't know though. Maybe she'll admit it.
Because of their own like egotistical God complex. And for someone to be so painfully average and think that they're so important, can't relate. So, yeah, I was playing by the rules and I didn't really feel it necessary.
It was honest. What was honest? Right. Like instead of researching it, she took the money in the trip and sold out. Helene, thank you so much for the super chat. I got to go to sleep. Happy holidays. I hope you have a wonderful holiday and please enjoy your sleep.
To insult.
Can't relate. No, because she's a 10. Shut the fuck up, chat. Like, mods, handle the chat. Saying Roz isn't a 10.
Someone in the midst of a discussion. Unfortunately, I wasn't afforded that same respect because I'm a fat woman.
They seemed like they were cunty to everybody, and not just you because you're fat. Did you hear how they talked to Glasses? They weren't very nice to her, and she's like, not 500 pounds.
Fortunately, I wasn't afforded that same respect because I'm a fat woman.
I think they were pretty rude to every female on that panel. To my recollection, they weren't exactly nice to anybody.
So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now. In terms of all of that.
They don't respect any woman, but they did give Roz additional disrespect for being fat and the OF model. But I think the OF model actually does research on the topic she's talking about. So she's able to kind of go in that round and round. Roz looks up the headlines, and so she can get into the argument, but she can't follow through. She can start the argument, but not actually say shit.
Would I go on the whatever podcast again? I think so.
Apparently they did invite her back and she said no.
I want to have like an actual conversation more so about dating and all the derailment that happened because of the what happened with the casting. I want to have like an actual plus size
Caca.
panel experience. And I am really proud of myself and I feel like I am someone who can hold my own, and I'm willing to be a voice that isn't the favored side in a conversation. And I want to be a light in a room full of darkness.
Why do you think you're going to get that from being back on that podcast? Politely? What makes you think that you, Roz, are going to be able to be a light in a room of darkness? In a room of guys that say if you've ever done something wrong in your past, feel like there's so many things wrong with it. Oh, no.
You know?
Okay, the dogs are getting the zoomies.
And I think that
I want to be a bumper sticker slogan.
That's what I did. And there's going to be a lot of people that
I want to be a lint in a room full of laundry. Poetic.
Will see me and automatically like never even give me a moment of a chance, whether because I'm a woman, I'm fat, or both, or whatever. But
you're not going to win with those guys, Roz. I'm just going to say it as kindly as I can. No, not you, not me, not her over there, not her over there. Hey, you with the vagina, not you either. No woman is going to be able to live up to their standards.
Beyond that, some of a lot of the positivity and messages and support that I've gotten today from the podcast has been really good too. And I'm really.
Do you hear my children back there? I'm sure you do. How could you not? How would she put on more weight in Foodie and Amber without feeders and DoorDash and greed? Because she has. The only difference is she says it's not. Like, she still makes copious amounts. She still eats. Sorry, they're so distracting. Lyric is so distracting. But she eats copious amounts. She drops it on her chest. She wears revealing clothing. It's the same thing. It's just in a different format. Just like they're all the same girl, just in a different font.
Really
I approve of whatever they're doing. Lyrics.
happy that I decided to do this. It made me see things about myself, and
I don't know what it says about me that I wandered away, but turned and responded to, hey, you with the vagina. Yeah, it's like when I say, what's her tits or what's his dick? It's just how they feel right.
made me think about things in certain
Are they
ways
wrestling?
that maybe I hadn't necessarily done before.
Lyric is loud. Like, Bunches could throw him around if she wanted to, but Lyric wants to pretend he's a badass.
And as long as it remains respectful, like I am the
Oh,
kind of person that's
son, they want to see your face again. Nope, don't you bully your sister. Don't do it. Hold on.
willing to have
wanna come back up?
conversations with people.
You're really wanting to be a star
even if I
today.
don't agree with them, or I just
You're
think
gonna get
they're,
stuck.
you know, an alien in terms
What?
of like their way of thinking.
She really is blessed with the best eyebrows. All right, he's back. Everyone, look at Fat Boy. Fat guy in a little collar.
Is so foreign to me. I don't know how to compute. I just think I also really love podcasts. I love being on podcasts. I like how one of the biggest differences between, because there's obviously so many differences between what my experience with We're All Insane and with the Whatever podcast.
They are two different kind of conversations, and if you had done your research, I think you should aim for podcasts that are more in line with your views. He's such a precious baby. Listen, they're talking about you. Hey, you over here. Blah, 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 blah. They want to see your face. Blah, 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 blah. They like you.
Distinction was like, you know, the first one was about me, and it was just kind of, I didn't have as much like direction to go off of, but the panel was like a bunch of back and forth and different perspective and topics, and I would have enjoyed it a lot more.
Jessica, I hope you're feeling better.
If that one guy wasn't there.
Font. GSH, do not listen to what I'm about to say. Have you guys heard the rumor that Roz has a nipple on her foot? Once or twice.
Even though I really didn't like the opinions of like the other three a lot of the time, I was kind of like, sometimes I was looking at them like they had sex sides because I just couldn't compute. You know, I didn't feel like.
You're back in the hospital. I'm so sorry, Jessica. I hope you recover quickly. I'm so sorry.
They were disrespectful or combative. And it's just so weird to me. It's just so weird to me. And so if I go back, I just kind of don't want to deal with that ever again. So outside of the podcast, I had a fucking...
Other than the reason I was in California and what I was paid to do, I had a great time. California, fantastic. The entire aspect of why I was in California sucked.
The joy that was radiating from me from the first day, and that beach vlog is my favorite vlog that I've ever made.
Ooh, we'll have to look at that some point.
And
Mr. Bigglesworth.
Yeah. There was one thing I noticed in the rewatch that really pissed me off that I didn't hear during.
What?
And it was when Fuckface McGee.
What the fuck just fell on her head? Did y'all see that? What the fuck was that? Y'all, look above her head. Something falls on her noggin.
That really pissed me off that I didn't hear during. And it was when...
What is that? Do y'all see this? No, it doesn't look like a bug. It looks like a shit ton of popcorn ceiling went down.
And it was when...
It's like sprinkles.
Fuckface McGee me off that I didn't hear during. And it was when...
Look, there's a bunch.
Fuck.
It's like her popcorn ceiling. Asbestos. It's white. Yeah, maybe it's the popcorn ceiling caving in. That's what The ceiling fan's a good one. It could be the popcorn ceiling.
And yeah. There was one thing I noticed in the rewatch that
I don't know where it's coming from.
really pissed me off that I didn't hear during.
Where'd you
And it
come
was
from?
when
And why didn't she just like even look?
Fuckface McGee
Not gonna. What the fuck was that? Nothing. Does shit fall on her all the time?
made a comment because I talked about it was about
Merry Christmas, Scar and chat. I will be gone for a few days. Can't do the 7th Christmas along without mom and dad and husband. Hope I can do this. Lisa, you got this, okay? And I won't be here for 10 days, but I have lots of content. If you just need a voice in your ears, I hope your holiday seasons are, you've got this, okay? And I'm so sorry for everything that you've gone through.
the shaming portion, like where he was trying to say that because I'm a public figure that the world has a right to basically publicly shame and harass and bully me to be.
I mean, they have a right to talk about their public thoughts. I think you can word things a little bit different, but
a warning to women to not be like me. I wish I was joking. And I was looking at him.
her popcorn ceiling is just falling. That's what I think it is. She's chicken little. Yami's chicken big. Oh, maybe she's chicken big and Yami's chicken little.
Like, I mean, truly, like, if it wasn't so sad, it would be funny. You know? Like,
You think it's feathers? I mean, it looked like little balls.
that people really subscribe to such horrifically rigid, harsh viewpoints of the world that they think that is like appropriate behavior in any scenario towards anyone. I don't
They have 4.8 million followers.
understand, and I never will, and I'm thankful for that. All right, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to bed. I will TTYL. Bye.
Okay, on that note, we're going to call it for the day because I got to finish up for my trip. Son, would you like to say goodbye to everybody? Come here. Where's your face? Doot-doot. Oh, you're not putting up with my bullshit, huh? Oh, there it goes. Okay, everyone, please have a wonderful next 10 days. I hope everyone does well. I hope your holiday, if you celebrate, is wonderful. I hope you take care of yourself. I hope if your holidays look different this year, that you're also remembering to take care of yourself. If you're spending it by yourself or whatever the situation might be, please make sure you're taking care of yourself. I know the holidays are hard in a lot of ways, but I will see you guys soon. Remember, wash your hair, brush your teeth, pee after sex, talk to your healthcare providers before starting or ending a medication, and I will see you guys soon.
Feels like we're dancing in the eye of the storm.